Okay, back at it. And e4 treated us well last time, so we'll do it again. This time we're facing either a Pirc or a Fildor. Okay. I'll go with this trusted system, and let's play positionally. I'll just go really solid, and nothing to see here really. Just play a bit of solid chess again, since solid chess was the way that I got some reasonable play in the last game. Where does my knight want to go? Do that. A5 can be played at any time. I want to secure this C4 square. Okay. We'll go there. And how do we improve? When in doubt, solid move. Okay, that should blunder a pawn. Hitting there and there, threatening the rook. Let's take with a knight, so if he goes knight f4, I have knight e3, protecting the g-pawn. Ooh, that was a good one. And, okay, tricked him. Solid chess. Trying to figure out which way the knight's going to be best. Let's go ahead and get rid of that guy. Makes me nervous. I don't like the outside one. All right, no more trades. Let's try to make some progress without, and he's doing the right thing, I think, by trying to get some pawns off the board. All right, let's control that square. And that can't be right, because that is going to lead to that pawn falling. Or me getting a tremendous amount of counterplay. Yeah, but I can do that. And my king is better than yours. Is this a win? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like it because of that. Yeah, I don't even have any tricks here, which is a shame. Or I don't see it if I do. Yeah, he'll have knight check with a perpetual. started messing around a bit. Gotcha. And that's why you play drawish endings. Close one. Very, very close one. He played well, but time pressure gets to the best of people. So, okay, I definitely played a very unambitious line versus the Pirc. Queen d2 is going to be most aggressive with this g4, and you get this type of stuff, which I'm not a real e4 player, but you need to know this if you're going to play it. It's not very intuitive. Structures are very different from, say, Sicilians, where you have English attacks and such. So I just went a4, and I see the opportunity to just go to an ending. So I take the layup and go to an ending and just get an equal position. It's kind of like in the same sense when you're playing something like chess 960. All this is pretty metronome. My opponent finds a nice idea with king h7 and bishop h6 because my bishop is much better than that one, and he figures out a way to get rid of his bad bishop. So kudos there, and I get just a smidge of play, and all he's got to do is play king g7, and it's completely equal. But after b6, I get just a little bit of something, and my opponent misses my idea with knight g4 check. King g5, again, equal. So let's see how I could have done better. So right here is really the critical position in the endgame, because I start allowing trades, and trades is what killed my winning chances, because clearly at the end with just a pawn it's not enough. So let's see. I went g3. Let's try the computer's line and see what happens there. b4. Okay. That secures the pawn structure so the king can run up. Not f4. I want king d4. I want to see that. Okay, I believe you now. f4. Creating a passer. King f3. Endgames are hard. Yeah, but this is apparently completely winning though. See why? Wow. Engines. Engines, engines, engines. So I do figure out a way to at least get a passer. And I felt like this had to be knight b4. Not passive knight b4. If he takes, this is completely busted because I'll have two passed pawns. He'll only be able to stop one, and my king can stop his pawn. So if knight b4, knight e7, king d4, I get what I want here. He can't defend the pawn, and GG. Missing simple things. Missing it. So my king comes around. Don't want to lose the e-pawn. If I go knight f2, he goes knight b5. Knight f2. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Seems simple. That can't be it. Counterplay. threatening the check. And I think this is a... Ooh, it's not a horizon effect situation. And I have no idea, but it says draw. It's either a draw or it's a draw. So, okay. But I found this end game interesting, so that's why I'm kind of going deeper through it. And yet again, we reach a position that is objectively drawn, but I kept moving because I felt like my opponent may try to flag me, and in which case on lichess you can win if you just have a lone knight and you flag your opponent. But he messed around a bit too much and then allowed for this idea with knight c3, which I think he was just trying to move too quickly here. He had 19 seconds to my 10, and this is busted at this point because the pawn is going to queen. You must go knight c7. And after e7, we go king c5, check. And how does that win? I see. And then that is relatively easy. There's lots of bots and trainers that you can use on lichess to practice endings like this. The main thing you want to remember when playing against it, you treat it like a king and queen checkmate, gradually getting the king boxed to the edge of the board, and just don't get forked. Once you work him to the edge of the board, and we'll see the technique, why not? Well, the engine's going to do it a lot differently than the way I would, but are you really going to do it this way? Okay, well, since the engine just, yeah, it's saying mate in 24. Okay, why am I clicking the engine when I can just click this? All right. There we go. There's that method I was looking for. You get him on the edge of the board, the knight gets separated, and or it doesn't, and you get clipped. So there we go. There's a little bit of endgame in there for you.